Hey, everyone, here, and welcome back to Mando Mondays. And if you're new, every Monday during during the season of Mandalorian, I do like a review of the most recent episode. In this case, last Wednesday, the season premiere. And I basically the format is I give a summary followed by followed by my thoughts on it. So let's get started. Um, First of all, if you hear me doing some stuff outside, I'm kind of at work, so trying to get it out as soon as possible. So it starts off with some morning seeing a rite of passage for the Mandalorian group that Din Djarin belonged to. A youngling, not youngling is Jedi, sorry. A foundling is basically earning his helmet. And I'm thinking, okay, we're doing it like a flashback sequence. The group is then attacked by a giant crocodile, alligator. I don't know which. I know the difference, but I'm not going to get into the specifics. Anyway, so uh, then it ends up being shot at. They're fighting it. It ends up being shot at by a Naboo starfighter, and I'm like, well, they just subverted my expectations there, because if y'all remember from, I believe it was Book of Boba Fett. Din Djarin got a new ship, and because in Mandalorian season 2, it was destroyed by Moff Gideon. So then he goes back. Then he gets off, tells the armor tells him that he's no longer Mandalorian. The episode's called the Apostate, which is basically what he is. And he tells him that, okay, according to the creed, I can bathe in living waters in the mines of Mandalore. Because the mines don't exist. Mandalore was destroyed in the Purge. Control to Paul 3. Can you please release Paul 4 for Paul 7? Anyway, so um, he then shows her something that was found at Mandalore. Um, and it's basically it's some kind of crystal thing. And if I can get there and go to living waters, I'll be redeemed. That I think is going to be the basis of that of the episode. It's going to be um, Din Djarin trying to get himself back into the back to being a Mandalore. Um, so he then goes through a hyperspace route. Of course, he's still got Grogu with him. He's sitting there kind of napping off, kind of napping, and Grogu's sitting there looking out on that little um, where the spot where normally an astromech droid would have been, and he made like a little mini like a second like it was based something for Grogu, and he sees what I'm like thinking. Okay, those look like space creatures. Interesting. Space creatures flying along a hyperspace route. Never knew about it. Never heard. No, don't remember anything about that. Interesting. So it goes back to I can't remember the name of that of the training floor that he always used to go to in the first season. Good morning. Um, so he goes there to see Grief Karga, and Grief Karga offers him a a job as being the new marshal. And this is where we get this is where the I would say my big question has been addressed. What do they do with Caradu? Because as you know, stuff happened stuff happened behind the scenes with Gina Carano. I'm not gonna get into that. So they could. Okay, so Disney could have done one of three things: either recast Cara Dune, kill off the character, or just reassign it. They did the third thing. If they would have done any of the other two, they would have pissed off. They would have pissed off Gina Carano fans even more. Anyway, he said uh, after turning in Moff Gideon, which I'm guessing we're not going to be seeing Moff Gideon anymore, and that's a shame because I liked I like the guy who played him. Did a great job. Um, right now, his name is escaping. So, back on it. All I know is he played like a villain in Breaking Bad. He was great as that character too. So after a little spat with some pirates, well, anyway, he says after turning in that Moff Gideon, she was offered a job with Special Forces, and she took it. Well, after a spat with some pirates, he just says that he's here. He'll let him know his decision, but he's got some other stuff to do. He then goes to see Bo-Katan, who has apparently given up on her quest of retaking Mandalore. I mean, she's got that whole there's no use, kind of brooding guy on a brooding person on a throne thing going for her. That but I'm like that kind of pissed me off. Katie Sackhoff did a great job playing her. So that's one of the things. That's one of those beefs I have in the series so far. Um, then he ends up fighting against pirates that they had trouble with because he helped agree with it, and he escapes. Um, can't remember really what else happened, but my thoughts. Well, morning. You too. My thoughts. It's a good episode. Um, I thought it was entertaining. Had some good moments. Uh, I like how they resolved the Gina Carano's Cara Dune situation. Like I said, the only thing I didn't like is that whole um, what's her face being brooding, not oh, focus on brooding stuff like that. But that's all. That's all for now. Until next time, we'll just think I've watched two videos.